What is up, guys? It's Eagle Homely Gamer here. Welcome back to another video. But before we get started, you may have noticed that the shirts in the background have changed. That's because I am wearing one of them that was there. So just to give you a heads up, they will be changing from time to time. But if you like them, fair enough. And also, I was in college today and I asked the tutor if I could print these out. And he said, yes, they're on my wall now. I'm just going to show you. It is. You can't see that at all. Let me just go in a bit closer. Just, see that? All the Harry Potter. Yeah, you can see that. It's every single Harry Potter movie poster in order, as you can see. From the Philosopher's Stone all the way up to the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And that is what this video is about. This is my ranking of the Harry Potter movies from worst to best. So yeah, before we get started, I just want to say, major spoiler warning. Just gonna move this camera over a bit. That'll do. So yeah, I will be doing the books next. So yeah, for now, and also I was reading a Jurgen Klopp book, but it wasn't really enticing me, so I'm just gonna go over to this. I did want to read the Jurgen Klopp book, but it wasn't really enticing me, so I probably just bought it because, you know, for the collection. Anyway, let's get into this. As I said before, major spoiler warning, so if you haven't seen any of the Harry Potter movies, or if you haven't seen any of the movies, what are you doing? But if you haven't seen any of the movies, click off now, because major spoiler alert. So yeah. Coming in, there's 8 of them. There's 8 movies because there were 7 books. One of them was split into 2 parts. So yeah, coming in at number 8 is Order of the Phoenix. Miss Gloria. Order of the Phoenix. Now, I do like all of these movies. I really like this movie. It's just my least favourite. I don't really have anything much to say about it. I mean, yeah, and I think at least 5 of this collection is 2 discs. The only ones that aren't are Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Goblet of Fire. They're the only ones that aren't 2 discs. Might need to pick up the 2 disc editions. I know that seems a little bit greedy, but you know, I like special features. But yeah, wasn't my favourite movie in this series, but I do like this. It's a really good movie. I'm not even going to mention Sirius's death. I've mentioned it twice on this channel before, and yeah, I hate the fact that he died. But yeah, Order of the Phoenix, genuinely really good movie. It was the first one that had... It was the one where things really, really started to get dark. Well, it is a dark movie. All the ones from Goblet of Fire on. I mean, Prisoner of Azkaban wasn't really dark, more like, well, it was a bit darker than the first 2. But I wouldn't call it a really, really dark movie. But, yeah, really good movie nonetheless. Number 7 is the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Now, again, I really do like this. Very good, although the camping scenes, yeah, and again, 2 discs. There's... Yeah, and it comes with these little pamphlets, which, you know, yeah. I actually had to rebuy this. Because, you know, I wanted to get the 2 disc edition, and the original one I had, the cover was, you might have seen this in an earlier video, the cover was just really, really messed up on this, but, like, the cover was ripped, but enough about the cover. The movie itself, yeah, this is the first part of Deathly Hallows. Obviously, it's just one entire book, but the movie's 2 parts. But yeah, they had to go travelling around forests looking for Horcruxes instead of going back to Hogwarts. Yeah, I just like the cover. Yeah, you know, London in the background and Harry, Ron and Hermione. It's really good. Don't know about my favourite part in the film though. I don't really have a favourite part. I just enjoy the movie. I think probably my favourite part was the part where Harry finds the sword in the lake. That was a really good scene. But yeah, it was really, really good. Like, the tension between them, like, they turn on each other, they're yelling. It's just really good. So yeah, number 7, Deathly Hallows Part 1. Number 6 is the Goblet of Fire. Now, yeah, yeah, just really great movie. It's the one where Voldemort returned, and I think this is actually my favourite book, but in a lot of people's opinions, including mine, the books are infinitely better than the movies. Maybe some people, maybe there's some other people that think the movies are better, but again, it's just my opinion and your opinion. So yeah, as you can see, Harry and Ron's hair is quite a bit longer. Yeah, the books are so much better, but yeah, honestly, really good movie. One thing that really annoyed me, and a lot of other people though, is the Quidditch World Cup. We saw the whole build up to the match. We saw them arriving at the World Cup. We saw the whole build up to the match, and then they skipped the match, and that really irritated me. And also, Sirius didn't appear once in this movie. Well, he appeared in the fire, but he didn't physically appear once in this movie. Like, there's a scene in the book with him and Harry, Ron, and Hermione in the caves. That would have been really good to put in. Gary Oldman must have been like very annoyed. But apart from that, like, really, really enjoyable movie. The graveyard scene is one of my favourite scenes, like, ever. It's just so dark, it's so good. Cedric's death as well, that was pretty sad. And yeah, number 6, Goblet of Fire. Number 5 is the Half-Blood Prince, and it comes in this little slipcase, which, yep, there's the actual cover. Look how dark that is. Look how darker. See that cover? That proves it's a dark movie. And once again, get 2 discs. Snape's role in this movie was huge. Like, Snape actually turned out to be the Half-Blood Prince. I do wish they put the scene in the book in this where Snape goes, Greenwell Waslam, and Harry just goes, yep, that's my nickname. I do wish they'd put that in. I mean, it's probably the funniest of the movies, but one of the darkest, if not the darkest. Voldemort didn't appear once in this movie for some reason. Dumbledore dies at the end as well. And yeah, it's just the fact that Harry had to keep feeding him this stuff, and he couldn't do it, and he was like begging him to open his mouth to let him. And then the fact that Harry had to watch Dumbledore get killed. Had to watch and do nothing. That can't imagine how he was feeling. Must have crushed him. But yeah. A lot of people say this is one of their least favourite movies, but I still really like it. Slughorn was really good as well. But they put the scene with Aragog in. Aragog's funeral. Made it into the movie somehow. And the Dursleys didn't appear in this either. Didn't appear in the Goblet of Fire either. Yeah, number 5, Half-Blood Prince. I'm like 8 minutes already. I'm gonna need to hurry up here. Number 5, Four, Deathly Hallows Part 2. And again, it's a slipcase, and again a rebuy because I was jumping. And yep, again, you guessed it, 2 discs. Yeah, this is the shortest in the whole series. Second shortest was Order of the Phoenix. And if you watched Order of the Phoenix, you know that you will hate Umbridge with a passion. And if you haven't seen the Order of the Phoenix, you don't know who Umbridge is, believe me, if you watch that movie, you will despise her. But yeah, this is just probably the darkest movie in the whole series. It's so good. I really like this. Just the fact that it's the Battle of Hogwarts, 1998 it was based on, actually. 20 years next year. Yeah, I just really like this movie. Not much to say, really. It's just, yeah, I played the game on the 360. Didn't like it too much. It wasn't great. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. It was meh. I'd probably give the game like a 4 or 5 out of 10. But the movie, 8 or 9 out of 10. Fantastic movie, seriously. Highly recommended. But yeah, the books are a lot better, as I keep saying. I rounded the top 3, and unless you're dumb No offense, but unless you're dumb or stupid, you will probably know what these three are. Number 3, the one that started it all, The Philosopher's Stone. And this damn glare is really irritating me now. Yeah, this is just such a kid-friendly movie. It is more for kids, but I still enjoy this immensely. Yeah, I do want to get around to picking up the 2-disc editions, as I said. I do know that seems greedy, but I can't help myself. Yeah, this is the one that started it all, and I just love watching this. I can't get enough of this movie. So funny, so great. Great movie, yep. Yeah, great movie. And if I'm trying to rush, it's because I'm getting to 10 minutes and I don't really like my... It's because I'm getting to 15 minutes and I don't really like my videos being over 15 minutes long. Well, my vlogs anyway. Gameplay videos, I'm fine with being over 15 minutes, but yeah. Number 2, Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, and yeah, that's actually the... But if you can see that poster there, just there, that poster there, it's actually the same as the cover. Which, yeah, 3 of those are, but honestly, I don't care. Yeah, what do you have to say about this? Dobby's first appearance. Dobby is so cute. It's just a really good movie. Darker than the first one. The scene with Aragog still terrifies me. I completed the game of this, actually. I completed the game. Fantastic game, seriously. If you haven't played Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the PS2, or just GameCube or Xbox, if you haven't played it, pick it up. Fantastic game, seriously. Yeah, this is one of the darker ones. It's so good. Tom Riddle's diary, the fact that Jenny turned out to be the one doing it all. It was just so good. Such an enjoyable movie. And yeah, Lucius Malfoy's first appearance as well. Do quite like Lucius Malfoy. I'm not really one to like villains, but you just can't hate Harry Potter villains unless it's Umbridge. Yeah, fantastic movie. Number 2, Chamber of Secrets. And number 1, if you haven't guessed already, then you're just stupid. Prisoner of Azkaban. Yeah, this is my favourite movie in the whole series. I just love this movie so much. It's a lot of people's favourite movie. It's one of my favourite books. It's like my second favourite book. Spoiler, as I said. Yeah, and again, it is 2 discs, as you can see. There's Harry, Ron and Hermione, and disc 2 is Aunt Marge being blown up. I love that scene. Yeah, it's really good. You can see Buckbeak there as well. Sirius's first appearance, obviously Sirius was the prisoner, who turned out to be Harry's godfather. And my favourite Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, Lupin, was in this movie. Yeah, Lupin's one of my favourite characters in the whole series. He's amazing. Probably my favourite Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, if I'm honest. But yeah, just everything was done right in this movie. Alfonso Cuarón did such a good job. And yeah, number 1, Prisoner of Azkaban. And that is my ranking of the Harry Potter books, movies, from worst to best. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like, and comment down below if you've seen all the books or movies. What's your favourite? So yeah, and also please don't take this seriously. It's just my opinion. As I said before, everyone's allowed their own opinion. But yeah, I'll see you next time for the book ranking. That's going to be fun. Goodbye.